there, Promise students. I hope you had an interesting time talking with Mom and Dad about what that third candle on the Advent wreath is going to look like. I'm not going to tell you what color. If you want to find out from me, you have to come back next week. But I'll bet Mom and Dad or whoever is the parent that helps you do your FSR work, I'll bet they told you right. Now, we're going to get ready for the next part of our FSR lesson today. And this is a really fun part because you and me, we really get to do this part all the way together. What you're going to do is take out your Promise Weekly and turn to the page that looks like this. We're going to read Mia's birthday party together. Now, Mia's birthday party is one of these stories, and maybe you've done them with your parents or friends, or maybe you've done them at school. And they're called pictograms. And you have little pictures at the top with people's names in them. And as I read all the words in the story to you, you're going to say the names of people as we get to them in the story. To make this easy for us, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to move the camera a little and I'm going to put the story up on my whiteboard. The teachers at school probably have whiteboards. And guess what? So does Miss Brooke. We have a whiteboard at fsr.com, just like whiteboards at school. So I'm going to put this up here on our whiteboard, and let's read this story together. You can follow along in your own Promise Weekly, or you can follow along online. Remember, when we get to the pictures that look like the ones inside of the yellow dots, you're going to say the name that's inside of those yellow dots. So when you see a picture like this, you say Mia. When you see a picture like this, you say Grandma. When you see a picture like this one down here, you'll be saying Dad, because that's the picture that looks like that. And when you see one that looks like Mom, you say Mom. And for Grandma, it's this. I don't know which one I said before. This is Grandma. This is Grandpa. So make sure when you see these pictures, you say the right name. Mia, Dad, Mom, Grandma, Grandpa. Ready? Here we go. I'm going to say all the other words. You just say the ones that look like these 5 pictures. Ready? Mia's birthday party. Was excited. Saturday was her birthday. Made an invitation for her, and it said, "Come to my party." On Friday night began to fall. When woke up on Saturday, she saw snow everywhere, in the trees, on the road, on the sidewalk. Started to cry. "Now no one can come to my party," said. "Don't worry," said. He took a shovel and made a path. Made a cake. Watched out the window. Then heard the doorbell. It was and they had skied to house. Oh, I said a word by accident. That's okay. Had a present in his sack. Happy birthday, everyone sang. So how about that? That was really fun, and I even said a word on accident. Guess why I said that word on accident? Because I was so excited that Mia's birthday party was going to happen. Miss Brooke is funny. Miss Brooke gets way too excited about happy things. But it's good to be happy. And it's especially good to be happy when you were just sad. Mia had been sad because she was afraid she wasn't going to get to have her birthday party. But her family made it happen anyway, didn't they? Let's read the story again. And this time, when we follow along, I'm not going to say any of the pictures. I want you to try to say them. Here we go. Are you all set to say it? Let me get my camera set. All right. Ready? Mia's birthday party was excited. Saturday was her birthday. Made an for her, and it said, "Come to my." On Friday began to fall. When woke up on Saturday, she saw everywhere. On the road, on the sidewalk, started to cry. "Now no one can come to my," said. "Don't worry," said. He took and made watched out then heard the doorbell. It was, and they had to house. Had a present in his. "Happy birthday!" everyone sang. So, I hope you enjoyed that story as much as I did. And now there are some questions for you to answer before our last video this week. Go ahead, have your parents help you click on that link and answer the questions about Mia's birthday party. It's really important because next Sunday they have to be done. Even though you're not going to be here at PSR, it's just like homework. So making sure that you get those done is making sure that your FSR homework is done for Miss Brooke. I'll be looking for it. All right, and I'll be looking for you in a few minutes when you come back to do the last video this week, where we will be making our own book together.